Okay, so I came in on my Argentine Boa. He's mid-shed. I'm really excited. This is only the second time I've ever seen a boa, any of my snakes shed. This is the first time seeing one of my snakes. I've seen them at a pet store shed, but I've never been in while it's happening, because they typically, all of my snakes do it overnight. I check on them. I check on all my snakes every night, and then I check on them every morning. And a lot of times I'll check them on at night and they haven't shed, and then I'll come in and they've shed in the morning. So it's just totally cool to see him actually shedding. It's an incredible process, and it's incredible to see them move their muscles and how they just slide that skin off. It's truly incredible. This is one of the things I love about snakes is, they shed their skin. That's so cool. They shed it in one piece as they grow, so their body can continue to stretch and to grow, and their scales can, change and grow to fit their body. It's really incredible. It's kind of like fingernails. Their scales are made of keratin, and I sort of have an idea of how the process works. But I'm not comfortable enough with it to explain it to you, because I could totally butcher it. But I personally have a good idea. I just don't know how to word it. But it's just truly incredible, and I'm just blown away. Wow! And he's getting to the end, which I'm excited about, because I want to see him take it off and take the skin off and pull the piece out for you to see. He's been working on this thing. Really, first, I came in, I thought he was dead, because he had his head upside down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's dead. And then I saw his head move, and I saw just the top of the tip of his head, the skin lifting up, the scales lifting up, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I was freaking out, because this isn't actually my snake, it's my dad's. All of our snakes are owned together. We've both equally spent money in them, and it's a team effort for us to both breed and keep. But this was his first official big snake that he bought. He bought a Nicaraguan boa for $25, so we didn't really count that as his first real purchase. But this was his first snake, his first joy, I guess you could say. He's in love with this snake. So it's taking way too long, so I'm going to stop it, and then I'll come back when he's getting the rest of it. Alright, he's coming to the end of it. I had to go inside and get something to drink and cool off for a sec, because my garage is really hot. My garage is around 80, 82 degrees. It is incredibly warm and incredibly humid, and you don't even have to be in here 5 minutes before you start sweating. If you live in the south like I do, southern part of America and Florida, garages are actually really good. We're turning this into a reptile room, but it's really perfect because it's 80 degrees in the winter. We have heat pads, and we crank them up and we use them, which comes in handy at winter. But I'm telling you, it is hot all the time. So these snakes are set. They love it. It's humid. I miss them. The humidity rises. It's incredible. I'm telling you, nobody has humidity like Florida. So we're coming near the end, and I'm really excited about it. He's just got a little bit left to get out on his tail. He's got about a little bit above his vent to get out, so we're just gonna stick it out and watch him shed. And he's looking so good. He's so light. I love it. His colors were dull for a long time, and I was ready to see him real nice and gray again, light gray. So dude, you're totally covering it up. Move, move, move. Ooh, we're coming to the end. I'll try to, I don't actually know if you'll be able to see that. So it's really exciting. This camera's so weird. It has the hardest time focusing, so it's constantly unfocused and then refocusing. It's very stressful. I don't like it. I can't wait to get a new camera. This is really exciting. And taking forever. I'm really glad that I don't come across this very often, because every time I would sit and watch it and my body would freak out and I would die of a heat stroke. So I'm really glad I don't see this. Okay, we're coming to the tail. Hope you didn't mind my running commentary. Seriously? It's gonna take freaking forever. To make sure this video isn't over 10 minutes. Come on. Okay, we're stopping it for a sec. Alright, he stopped all of a sudden. Shedding, like he's at his tail. He's like that close. And he stopped and he just was done. So I decided to help him along. Don't do that unless you actually know how to do it, because I suppose you could injure them. It's just best unless you know how to help the shed off. You don't rip and pull and just help glide it off. If it doesn't come off real easily, just leave it alone. Sheds are actually an awful way to take measurements of your snake's growth. I would never do it. It's extremely unreliable. Snakes, when they shed, it stretches. It's not even, your snake is probably 6 inches, maybe 5 or 6 inches less than this. You just can't tell, so I never go on that. But so there's his shed. Let me put the camera down. Here's my pile of sheds. I just collect sheds. There's my huge Colombians right there. Let me show you really quick. It's about this size. It's big. So let me just hang it up. Actually, I'm going to let it dry out there. And let me show you the new slater. Come, no need to be shy. Alright. There he is. Look at him. Ugh, he's so handsome. Yeah. He just looks awesome. Let me pick him up really quick. Try to get a close-up on. He looks so good. His little striped tail, so cute. So there he is, the man, Slater, in a new skin. Alright, there we go. Now we're done.